Okay, so I haven't played Legend of Grimrock 2 before. I don't know anything about it. I did play Legend of Grimrock 1 blind for the first time on stream just a month or so ago, not even that long ago. And I enjoyed the heck out of it. I think it was one of my favorite games that I've played on stream. You can find that on my YouTube channel if you're interested. Really excited to check out the sequel. Probably just going to use a pre-gen party like we did last time. I assume that'll give us the intended experience. This game is on my voting spreadsheet, so when it wins the vote, we'll play it until we beat it. But for now, we're just checking it out for an hour, so I'll try to leave myself some detailed notes for next time. Probably go ahead and start a text file to keep track of what's going on, too. Game audio looks okay in my equalizer. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Rock 2. I was saying during Grimrock 1 that if they just want to make more Grimrock dungeons forever, I would play them. It sounds like this is the last game they made, though, or the last game in this series or in this style. It's 2014, that's a bummer. It's prisoners again. Put this one out pretty early after the first game, right? This is a cool way to do the opening. Nicely done. Hey, he said he was done with PAX, so that's kind of cool that he's showing up at all. Start outdoors? What? I'm shocked. Okay. So we've got similar systems from last game. Food, experience. We've got a human fighter, a minotaur barbarian, a rattling alchemist, and a human wizard. Okay. Do we have any weird traits this time? Master close combat, wide variety of weapons. Special attacks with melee weapons take half the time to build up. Belong to the most populous race in the known world. Experience points are faster. Just physical punishment. Reflexes are exceptional. Okay. So we got the skull mechanic again. I like that in the first game. You don't care about finesse. You rely on raw power. As a minotaur, you're bulky. Your food consumption rate is higher. That's the same as the first game. Full of rage. Rattling. Carry more load. You're immune to disease. As an alchemist, you brew potions and defend yourself in combat by wielding firearms. Okay, interesting. Herbs in your inventory multiply. Growth rate is determined by steps taken. Interesting. Maybe I'll actually use consumables now if I can create more of them. One of your attribute scores chosen randomly increases by 1 when you gain a new level. Resistant to physical punishment. Okay. Wizard. You can cast spells with bare hands. You have a potent aura. Your mind is sharp. Cool. Got it. None of us have anything, which is something I really enjoyed about the first game. Similar spells here, maybe not. Oh, I get 2 different sets now. That's really nice. Lots of good changes here, it looks like. Well, I learned a spell. Damaged myself in the process. Use the branch. Ah, clever. So I guess let's do spells. One is a fire spell. Where are his base stats here? Fire magic. It looks like they changed up the skill system a little bit. So I don't need to have as many points in order to be able to cast spells, I guess? That's interesting. Oh, it adds it. Oh, that's really nice. Alright, legal spells are added as traits to wizards. Got it. Cool. Neato. This is a really fun opening. Open outdoors. Big fan. Still get a grid. Do some pants. Some crabs. It's cool that I can do that. Might just be for show. Zelda now. I think the first one had a level editor too. Might be something I'd consider doing, like doing a campaign in here. Okay, a little rock. For as many of these tiles as possible here. So there must be a way inside that I'm not seeing yet. Try to look more closely. Sound in there or something that sounds like one. I really love how they just throw you into this. Like, you gotta find the branch to get up. Here's something back there too. Interesting. Guessing there's a hidden interactable along one of these rocks. Try to look a little bit more closely. Definitely feels pretty old school. It's willing list to let you be stuck here. Oh, here we go. I can walk. Alright, I should have been more suspicious when I saw this down here. Okay. Cool. I just noticed that it didn't give me a map tile for it. Progress. Oh, hello. Same XP system in this one. You have to actually contribute to damage to get any XP. Nice. He starts saving now that we've got risks. Oh shoot. Alright, I can still do the dancing from the first game, that's nice. I appreciate that it shows the damage numbers on the enemy now, too. I think that's a change. So I remember not being able to pay attention, really. Depending on what I was looking at, I couldn't see how much damage I was doing. Go team. Turtle egg. Hey, Scald, how you doing? Okay, so it doesn't matter if they contribute or not? Cool. E. Brazier. It seems like just the most natural way to start your sequel, right? First game takes place entirely indoors. Even just having a partially outdoors sequence is really smart. A second rock. Just tab to access the map. F5 is still saved, good. Shirt. Spread the love on our two frontliners here. Hey, that opens permanently. What does this say? Letter, dear visitor, welcome to my island. I hope your journey was not too detrimental to your health. I think you'll find this island to be the most wonderful, most perilous place on earth. One of my hopes about your survival. Maybe you can prove me wrong. Equip yourself before the night falls. The island master. Ha. Interesting. Actually, I could probably do this a little bit more smartly so that they both have protection too. Gotta save Crystal again. Get these knives out of the... Totally can. Very cool. It looks like he wants a thing. Item does not fit into the statue's hands. Okay, so I can put something in his hands, though. Fireburst. I already learned that one, but thank you. Do scrolls that I've already learned, can I throw them away like I could in the first game to save space and wait? So I came in here. Let's go this way. Shit. This game still rules. I like that the spell menu seems to stay up even after you cast something. What's up with this circle? It's not going to be that. Let's spin our Nate key. Welcome to the location of your first challenge. When you're ready, stand in the circle and call out to the Guardians. I'll have to look elsewhere first. Nice. Well, this is a puzzle. X marks the spot. Assume I have enough stuff to weigh this down. Cute. Appreciate that it stays open. Really just some of the best puzzles in the business. Review tutorial hints, you can read them from the pause menu. Hello. Appreciate that it tells you what your spell's about to be now. Like, it was neat in the other one having to keep track of it in a text file, but I don't think it necessarily greatly improved the experience. The interesting part was having to experiment for the spells in the first place and learn them via scrolls and stuff. Not so much the keeping track of what they were after you learned them aspect. Legend of Kilhagen. The second most precious thing in life for a seafaring captain is his sword, because without it he cannot command his crew. On losing his weapon, he lost what is most important to him, the respect of his crew. Okay. Gonna put a sword in that guy's hands once we find one. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, that's a cool way to introduce that. Still don't have an actual torch. Nate Key, Wingate Terminus East. Try using the branch on one of the braziers. Peasant's cap. Doesn't work. Yeah. So that makes me think I gotta go track down a sword somewhere. I like how the map is more detailed now too. That's cool. It looks like I can put more stuff here than I used to be able to, instead of just the one kind of red square. Real quick, before I go that way, make sure I'm not missing anything obvious on the floor out in this area. Like that. Where's that go? Somewhere new. changed the way throwing weapons work. They don't get stuck in the enemy forever. Maybe they don't get stuck in them at all. It's hard to tell. Eight there, we gotta open. And a sack. Dude, I'm so used to being in Grimrock 1 where like do I have to like have the sling and the rocks separate in order for that to work? I think I've done this before. Grimrock 1 where at the end of the game I was constantly paycheck to paycheck on weight, so it's nice to be able to just pick stuff up and not assume that I immediately have to throw something out to make room. I'm sure that'll become a problem later. Nice. Oh, chests. That's cool. Healing potion, a dagger, ornate key. Light weapon. I think she has better. I guess her strength and dex are the same at the start. Okay. Use that right here, I think. Looks like it works with the rocks in my second hammer. I guess I could try it after this without that. So if instead I put them here, can I still use... Oh, no ammo. Okay. Got it. I'll try to do missile weapons this time, since last time I did throwing. It's fun to do throwing, though. New scroll. Poison Cloud. Requires Earth Magic 1. Oh, does it just straight up fizzle without telling me it's a real spell? Okay. I'll write that down then, since that doesn't track it. So that's 7. Poison Cloud. 1. Noted, in case I have to throw that out later. Note, the lone oak, the shadow of the blue light, I buried it. Lone oak. I get a rapier, requires light weapons 3. A shovel, oh that's cool. All kinds of new mechanics in this. I'm a fan. Can't dig here. Interesting. So I don't want to just dig everywhere. Does that like take up time or... Digs the tile directly in front of me, right? The tile I'm standing on. That's a cool way to hide a bunch of new secrets. Hey, Johan, how you doing? See if we're talking about another tree here. Be the blue light from the crystal, maybe. What does this guy say? Crystal of Life. Power needs time to recharge. Yep, got it. Oh, hope you feel better soon, Johan. That's a bummer. Hey. Makes sense. Balmer's Robe. Healing Potion. Protection 2, Vitality 1. I want that to be on that guy, but I don't think it has any, like, I don't think there's secret effects of items. I would expect that. Unused skill points 1. Okay, so you get 1 skill point at a time, which I think I actually prefer. Let's see, light weapons. I can use the rapier with light weapons 3. Dagger technically count as a light weapon. Yes. Alright, I'll put that point in for now. Where's Robe? The main thing I got out of that? I guess so. Let me see if this works. Yep. That looks like progress. Oh, right, I get it right back. I'm sure that's just the beginning of the game where I don't have to leave the item there. Try the other statue down this way. Make a manual save real quick. I had another statue around here. Maybe it was further back. This one, yes. Cool. Secret found. Gold key. Awesome. Okay. So I think I've seen the gold key door. Oh, that's really cool. So it marks stuff for you as well. So we'll use that to mean opened. Very nice game, thank you. I should start marking what the doors are. I'll do that after this key, I guess. That one's one where I have to bellow the thing. That looks like that's a gold lock. Potion of Strength. Pellets. Backbiter. Huh. Leech. They have something where they can attack from the back. It starts with firearms. Maybe I'll try to make that work. Yeah, I don't think I still have the ability to attack from the back row. Neat. This one is a circle puzzle. Just for other stuff that I haven't gone through yet. So can I use the chests as storage? Am I able to always get back to them? Hey, a dungeon. Yeah, are the spells the same? Oh, that's interesting. I can only do one rune at a time now. I'm gonna try all the other ones. Okay, I don't have a light spell yet. But that torch I just picked up. I did, yeah. Assume it's not necessary for any puzzles, like it wasn't necessary in the first game. Alright, same rules in terms of what the runes mean. Looks like. Lockpicks, that's interesting. Balls of the Dead. Where there were mummies. Got some level ups there, very nice. Cool. Oops. Keep spreading the love a little bit here. Protection +4 on boots, wow. I guess those specific boots. Hey, we got a firearm, okay. I'm a little nervous about the ammo, because the thing I liked about the throwing weapons in the previous game was effectively having infinite ammo. These already got points in it at the start, so I'll try it, why not? Maybe it'll be nice, just give me a lot of them here. Hello? Having a lot of fun with the Enablator, it's very good. Secret switch. Interesting. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Oh, let me level them up real quick. I'm thinking about it. I want more spells. Is this the same deal where, like, certain stat investments are better the earlier you do them? I might leave his skill floating, depending on if I find new scrolls. Alchemy. Fifth level, you no longer suffer from malfunctions. I'm going to try to do potions, since I didn't do that in the first game at all. I was really bad about it. Athletics. Carrying capacity goes up at 3rd level. Okay, I can try to work on that. Also try to do heavy weapons. I'm also going to leave that floating until I actually find a weapon. Key. He goes. Nice. Awesome. Word of Summoning. Ah. Okay, I think I know what to use that for. Cool. Come back to that in a second. Get my rock back before we leave. Stuff down here. These are all alternate exits. Yeah. All right, I guess time to check them out. Hello. Jammed. Interesting. Surprised they do that because, like, it feels like having limited ammo is already a pretty big downside. Maybe I'll be able to like craft ammo eventually or something. That was a lucky jam, actually. Team. Locked. Okay. That's where I use lockpicks. Oh, tribal mask. Protection 3, energy 5. Well. And another healing potion. Okay. Go ahead and mark this dead. Yeah, this is a great map. Big fan. I think I gotten everything that's out here. I did with the default party, yeah. Which looks like it's going to get me to try some different stuff because one of the characters is an alchemist and is specifically built around potions, which would usually not be my bag. Mark this as the entrance. Entrance. Doke. I like the way this game drip feeds you the puzzle complexity too. I think Grimrock 1 did a good job of that as well, but kind of going from the idea of you only really need to worry about like interacting with the switch to sometimes you need to leave something on the switch, right? Probably won't change party formation. I'm meant to be suspicious of like this kind of a thing. This is a minor spoiler, but just for my sanity, are most diggable secrets conveyed in some way, like either with something obvious on the ground or a clue? Or is there anything that's hidden that there's no reason for you to do it other than to just try digging on every single tile? Good night, Yahan. Hope you sleep well. Oh, we got a shortcut. Okay. Alright, so there will never be a random, for no reason, you dig on this tile and there's a kick-ass sword there type situation. Sounds like. Grenade. The treasure maps would be cool. I think them adding the shovel was very smart. There's another thing I haven't checked out. There's a circle puzzle. Just making sure I'm not missing anything obvious. I don't think I am. Be cool if they're occasionally putting us outside in this game too. Should mark this one as done because it is in fact done. Boss? Oh fuck. That's new. I like the boss health bar, that's pretty sweet. You exist to punish my shenanigan, don't you? Dancing around constantly. Sure do. It's pretty sweet, actually. I'm not being hit on both sides. That's one. Cool. Extreme gardening. Power gem. Huh. Nice. Cool. Running low on ammo for my gun. I guess we're moving this to other people. Made some minor progress. Don't let it get to your head. This is the beginning. Could be the end. It depends on you. Here's a tool you might find useful. Surely you can figure it out. Ah, yes. Recipe. Blood drop cap. Okay, we can make a healing potion and an energy potion. But I still need, still need flasks, right? Whoa. We got rid of flasks. Whoops. It has to be in hand. Interesting. That's cool. I can experiment a little bit, it looks like. Antidote. It's gonna track my recipes for me? I don't think so. Okay. So, let me do that myself really quick. Alchemy. Alchemist automatically reproduces herbs. Don't use all of them. Healing pot, 1 blood drop cap. Energy pot, 1 ether weed. And I think it was this plus this, yeah. Antidote, 1 falcon plus 1 ether. Got it. Cool, that's pretty neat, gotta say. Big fan. I put him back on this for now because I'm running lower on ammo than I would otherwise like. I really like the, if you have an alchemist, they make more consumables in their inventory. I think that's a really smart solution to the consumables problem. I'm hoping I have a similar solution to firearm ammo later. Suppose we shall see. Sack. Baked maggots. Poison bolt. Oh, it's like a gesture now? That's why I couldn't do... Okay. Interesting. Wondering if one of these is still light, you know? It's a cool way to learn that. Let me write that one down real quick. Because it makes it a little bit harder to write it, so it's 78963. It's poison bolt. Earth magic 2. Okay. Well, that seems much harder to brute force. Even though I know what the corner ones mean, and I think the center one still means cast on self. Frostbite necklace. Is this cold? Sure. Whoa. Yeah, that's nice that the scrolls are color-coded. I agree. Lots of really nice quality of life changes in this one. Oh, that's just regular food. Okay. I guess having the enemies spawn in there might be a way for you to recognize that you can attack the grass to chop it down, in case you missed that before. And also hiding an item, obviously, in there, too. So I don't think we needed to do that until now. Found a dungeon. Let's check that out in a second. I'm really hoping a lot of this game is outdoors. That's really smart. Oh, I just gotta torch out. Shoot. I guess while I'm not hurting for space, I'll carry it so I can weigh stuff down with it, but I gotta remember once it's daytime I don't need it anymore. Hopefully this game still has a light spell. It won't tell me if my spell fizzled because I don't have the stats for it in this one, right? I won't say that's a real spell, but you have insufficient stats, like it did before. Big Root Forest. I've explored everywhere here. It's time to go. Well, there's a place to the north I haven't checked out. Benedict. Here. Manual save. Need a key to open that, okay. If anyone finds other games that are like this, that Eye of the Beholder likes, a similar quality to this. I really like the whole having a party of 4 characters that move around in like a box, having them each have inventories and skills, and starting with no gear. But I'd like to see more of it. Okay, it's the same. Hi there. Dang. Ooh. Skull Cleave. Fires heavy weapons 3. Okay, so I'm glad I'm saving. So I'll equip that soon. Evasion minus 10 without heavy armor proficiency. Pick that rock back up real quick. Tattered Cloak. There's a key. Yeah, the map, I feel like the map improvement alone would be justification enough to make another one of these, right? It's cool that they added a bunch of other changes. Was that dead torch? Oops. Check my corners in case this is like freaking Elden Ring. Ice shards, round key. Ice shards is 789. Water 1, earth 1. I actually want to write down shock as well. Let me dump these scrolls here. I guess I can make a marker to that effect as well. Yeah, lizard on a stick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Contains old spell scrolls. I really like how that first boss kind of exists to punish you for doing this dancing and to get the enemy behind you a lot. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna do light weapons again. Dual wielding. Which means I can wield this and this. I have to give the torch to somebody else. Okay. Cool. Right, and then for him I was going to do heavy weapons. Do I need heavy 2 for that axe? Heavy 3. Oh, he hasn't leveled up yet. Okay. And now I might be able to qualify for some new spells here. I could get Poison Bolt. I might wait still. That's all I care about down here, I think. What's up with that showing as an open tile there with the head? Remember, I did get an extra key. Okay, that's my breadcrumb. Oh my god, we're out of time already. Time just like blazes past when I'm playing this game. Future Marstead, you just unlocked this. This is progress here. I think everything behind you, you've done. I guess you could retreat back to that crystal if you needed to heal or resurrect anybody. Use your map markers as much as you possibly can. It'll make it a lot easier for you to keep track of what you've done. You're using X's right now to mean chests that you've opened. You're using the quill to mean chests that you've loaded with your own stuff to save you space. There's one in the dungeon up here. I guess we can mark that has chest with old spells. Check the Legend of Grimrock 2 text file. There's more info in there. If you guys want to vote for this game, it is on the voting spreadsheet. I don't recall the command off the top of my head. But once it wins the vote, we'll play it every week until we beat it, and I'm really looking forward to playing more of it because so far this is an amazing sequel. I said during Grimrock 1 that if they just made Grimrock again, like just more of that with no changes or quality of life improvements, I would play that forever, and this clearly has changed a lot, and all of it's very good. So, pretty excited. Thank you, Nublator.